Let's take a minute just to drop an anchor into the practice. Whatever busyness you've had in the morning, just leave it behind. Just for the next half hour, see if we can bring our attention into our body. How does my body feel today? Just scan through it right now. Every day we start how we are, we start where we are, bringing in all our imperfections, all our critical thoughts about what might be happening in our body or our appearance. Maybe we find peace with those imperfections, maybe not. But we just come to the mat to see if we can find a new path, new pattern. Change our habit energy away from distraction, away from feeding our desires, our wants. Maybe move it towards just creating a new habit. And we know this takes time, so we just keep coming back to the mat. Maybe things slowly transform, we don't even notice them changing. Let's lift our toes up. Place the toes back down. Maybe roll forward and back, side to side. Sinking a little deeper into this connection with the earth beneath us. Chest is open, collarbone is wide. Solar plexus rises up a bit. You might feel our pelvic bone tuck under, our tailbone tuck under, so our lower back is flat. Shoulders are heavy away from the ears. Neck is long. Scan through the face and just see if you can relax any of the muscles in the face, the jaw, the teeth. You might even bring that little hint of a smile, maybe. So allowing the arms to be heavy by the side of the body. And before we practice anything, you might just tell yourself, I have arrived. So often when we're still, we think of it as a pause. We want to rush to the next thing that we're going to do, achieve. Right now, just say, this is my goal. This is my destination, just to be still. Instead of thought cascading after thought, maybe we create a little bit of space, a little bit of room, just so we know what comes next. Maybe it won't just be the same things we've always done, maybe it will be something new. Take our attention down to our hands. We're going to lift our hands high and wide. Inhale to raise up. Turn the palms side out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale, reach up high. Exhale, side out. Let's bring our hands to our body. Just place them wherever feels right to you. Maybe the belly, maybe the heart, maybe the rib cage. See if we can get a sense for our breath. Just watching the breath. And as we take our next in-breath, we just invite in presence. Sensation of being in the moment rather than being lost in thought. As we breathe in, we invite in acceptance, acceptance of our body, acceptance of our life. So often we get attached to this idea of a story that something is wrong or something is missing. So as you follow each in-breath and each out-breath, you might just like to switch this to the story of something that we have, something in our life. Gratitude for a person, a thing, a place. Every time we shift our attention to gratitude, we move away from grievance. Move away from the I want mind, I need mind. So as we feel the sensation in the body, just notice whatever arises without any judgment. Where is our mind taking us today? If your eyes are closed, slowly blink them open. Let's take our arms down by the side of the body, roll the shoulders. And then we're slowly going to allow ourselves to hinge at the hips, take the head down, take all the time you need. Allow the head to hang heavily, press through the feet. You'll feel a strong sensation down the back of the legs. Just allow this. Take a breath and feel the belly expand into the thighs. And then side out. And then let's slowly just peel our body back up. Blood will rush to our head. Take the time coming up so you don't get dizzy. Once we come to stand, let's roll the shoulders again. One more time, let's slowly curl the spine down, hinge at the hips, press through the heels, side out. This time we'll take our hands down to the floor and just slowly walk the hands in front of the body. We're going to walk all the way to the end of the mat, press the tailbone up, we'll come into a downward facing dog. Heels press towards the floor, doesn't matter if they don't reach it. Take a breath here. And then we'll slowly walk the hands back towards the feet. Press through the floor as you go. Hang the head down. Let's take the hands behind the back, draw the fingers, interlace them together. Draw the palms together, shoulders draw in and away from the ears. Take a breath, side out. Let's bring the hands down and we'll slowly lift the head up, curl the spine up. Roll the shoulders again. We'll bring some movement throughout shoulders. Let's take one hand in opposite elbow. Inhale to raise them above the head. And then sigh out, fingers point up, shoulders drop down. Drop the shoulders even lower. Inhale, take the arms out into a W and just slightly open the chest. Tuck the hands behind the shoulders. And then sigh out, turn the palms up, bring the elbows into the side. Inhale, push the arms out, both directions, palms pressing out to the side. And then exhale, wrap the arms around each other. Just find the shoulder blades at the back, give yourself a hug. Take a breath here. Let's inhale, take the arms above the head again. Reach up. Exhale, drop the shoulders, point the fingers high. Inhale, drop the elbows, open the chest. And exhale, bring the elbows into the side. Inhale, push out both directions. And exhale, wrap the arms around. Side out. As we do this sequence again, this time see if you can keep your lower back straight so we're not changing the rotation of our pelvic bone as we move our shoulders. Just give it a go. Keeping your attention on your hips and tailbone, keeping them as still as we can. We're going to press through the heels. Knees are slightly bent, back of the knees are soft. Inhale, lift up. Keep our attention on our hips and tailbone. Side out. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, press the hands. Exhale, wrap the arms around. So we want our lower body to stay still. All the sensation is in our shoulder joints. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop the shoulders down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, draw the elbows in. Inhale, push out. And wrap it around. Let's shake it out arms, shake out legs. All right, we're going to step one leg out. Just lift our opposite knee. You might like to hold onto a chair or a wall for balance, maybe your hips. Let's open through our hip flexors, both directions. And then we'll step the other leg out, press through the foot, lift the other knee up. Just open out. Switch directions if you haven't already. All right, we're going to see if we can do some balances today. Let's start, just bring the palms together at heart center. Press through the balls of the feet and the toes. We're going to lift our heels up. And then slowly take the heels down. You might like to inhale as you press through the ball of the feet. Sigh it out as you come down. We're just getting used to this idea of holding our balance under the front of our foot. And we strengthen our calves, strengthen our Achilles tendon. Move with your own breath. You might like to alternate from side to side. When you're ready, we're going to slowly bend our knees and come down into a squat, keeping our back straight. You might like to take your feet a little bit wider if you need the support. If you would like to join me, start on the tiptoes as you come down into the squat, bending the knees, back stays straight. All the way down, let's press our elbows into the inside of our knees, pull our knees in, just feel that energy coming into the body. Take a breath here, palm presses into palm. And then we'll take the hands down to the mat, see if we can straighten our legs, lift the tailbone up. Drop the head down. Take another breath here. Side out. And this time we're going to drop our tailbone down, lift our arms up. So we're coming into a chair pose. Utkatasana in yoga. Weight is in the back of the body. Don't put pressure on your knees. And then slowly bring the hands together. Come up to stand. Take a breath. Utkatasana, always my least favorite yoga pose. Let's come up onto our ball of our foot again. Used to always dread it in practice, but like anything, sometimes obstacle in our life can be the path, can be the opportunity. Embrace a little bit of discomfort and show yourself how strong, how resilient you might be able to be. When you're ready, let's slowly come down again. You might want to start with the heels raised. Back stays straight. Side out. You might come down to the floor. Hands on the floor. Straighten the legs. Drop the head down. Strong sensation in the back of the legs. Side out. If you would like to join me in Utkatasana, drop the tailbone down, lift the arms up. Weight in the back of the body, press through the heels. Take a breath. Slowly press up, join the hands together. And let's shake it out. Let's come into our Tadasana, our mountain pose. Elbows in the side of the body, palms face forward, chest is open. Just allow heart rate to slow down. Might come back to that reminder of arrival. This is my goal. Notice wherever our thoughts are taking us today. Notice whatever we're holding on to. Whatever we resist always persists for us. Whatever we turn to helps us open up and shift our energy. So we just remind ourselves that we're here, that this is our destination. Through this stillness comes clarity. Right, we're going to do a few balances now. We'll start just with very much just teaching our body to move with the breath. Let's inhale, lift our arms up, palms up. Exhale down. Find the rhythm of your breath. Might not be exactly the same as ours. Just listen to your own body. Bring your attention in, away from the screen. Following the rhythm of your own breath. Next time you raise your hands, shift your weight onto one leg. We're going to bring our knee up with our hand. hands. Inhaling, lift up. Exhale, side out. See if you can keep, let's switch from side to side. Other leg comes up. See if you can keep all your attention on the standing foot. If you've got a wobble or two, that's okay. You can use the support of a chair or wall if you need. As we lift our leg, we use this psoas muscle, this muscle at the front of our body that tends to become weak the more we sit in life. Just notice the feeling as the legs raise up. Say hi to the muscle, get to know it. When we engage this muscle, it protects our spine, protects our back. Next time we raise our hands up, let's take them all the way above our head. Knee comes up, arms come up all the way, reach up. Exhale down. Inhale, raise up. Exhale down. Now we're going to see if we can do a twist. Let's take the arms all the way up. We're going to twist towards our bent knee. Take the arms wide, side out. Inhale to reach back up. Exhale, hands come down. Take your time with this. Find the support of the wall if you need to. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twist towards the bent leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. Just keep moving from side to side in your own breath. Maybe as you twist, you'll notice the twist happens in a different place of the spine. Maybe a little more ease in the movement. Side out. You can take a break or do one more if you like, one more each side. Every cue in this practice is always an invitation. Whenever you need to take a rest, take a rest. And slowly coming down. Let's come back to Tadasana. Just notice how the body feels now. Might feel a little lighter, maybe blood flowing, chi flowing more. Might take a moment just to bring that hint of a smile in. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. As I come into my breath, I remind myself of the present moment. I remember this is the only moment we have. Let's roll our shoulders again. All right, we're going to finish today's practice with a round of Ping Shuai Gong, our favorite swinging arms exercise. Should we do face to face? Okay. Let's bring our feet under the hips. I think everyone has done this before, but just in case you haven't, we raise our arms to the shoulders, and then on the fifth swing, we drop our knees. Are we going to come down on 4 or 5 today? Emily and me have never got through the whole 10 minutes of Ping Shuai, getting every fifth swing in sync. Let's see if you can do it today. One day, every day on the mat, back on the path, no destination. Let's slowly raise our arms up. Allow the shoulders to be heavy, away from the ears. Take a breath, and we'll swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might start just by keeping your attention on your feet. Noticing the connection under your toes, under the balls of the feet, under the heels. And arms just swing effortlessly. Just like the pendulum or a clock. Maybe like one of those swinging balls things they used to have in offices. What do you call them?
Magnetic balls.
Just like magnetic balls. Just come down as far as works for your body. Shoulders stay away from the ears, heavy. And you might like to scan through the face, just check if you're holding any tension. As we swing with evenness. So the impact in our body is the same on both sides. So often we have little niggles of muscle or joint discomfort that only happen on one side of the body. So as we do Ping Shuai, we just spread our weight evenly. Teach our body to move in a coordinated way. Maybe we slowly iron out the kinks from our sleeping patterns, which way we sleep, or our walking or standing patterns where we unconsciously favor one side or the other. If your mind drifts away from the counting or drifts away from your breath, you might just watch wherever it takes you without any judgment. Notice whether it's taking you back through the past or running forward towards appointments and things coming up, things we might be anxious about. Notice if it's taking you back towards things from the past that you have no control over, that you can't change. We might remind ourselves that we don't have to believe our thoughts. And we just watch them and see where they take us. Not attaching to them, not thinking of them as our true self. Just have some fun with it. What amazing, bizarre things can my monkey mind come up with today? Might start to notice the hands and the fingers feel a little heavy. The toes. This is just our chi moving through the body. All our body is connected. You might like to visualize the fascia, the connective tissue, the soft skeleton that wraps around all the bones, muscles, tendons in the body. Imagine the fresh chi and oxygen flowing around, visiting each organ. One day. It's good to know there's work to be done. You find your mind telling you, I know how to do this. Why do we keep learning this? Or why do I keep teaching this? You might like to think of, instead of always needing to add knowledge and complexity and complications into your life, maybe the better way is to create some space. Let go of things. Let go of needing to know, needing to understand. These are the concepts from the Tao, and this is a very Taoist exercise. 3 treasures of the Tao are simplicity, patience, and compassion. And when we engage with these 3 treasures, we act more in the way that nature does, always growing, transforming, changing, adapting, never hesitating. We allow ourselves to find our true nature through this idea of non-action, not needing to know, not needing to understand. Every time we name something, judge something, we limit it, we trap it. So how can we free ourselves up today? Free ourselves up from words, meanings, concepts. Just allow ourselves to be in the world and allow things to flow around us. So we have completed 1 round of Ping Shuai. Just allow your arms to come down to the side of the body. Before you move, just notice how the body feels right now. The qi in your body, this universal force, this vitality that we all have. How do I feel right now? You might like to come back to that idea of having arrived in stillness. This is my goal. Take a moment to allow the heart rate to slow. As we allow our nervous system to move into this rest and digest phase of stillness. This is when our immune system starts to do its magic. This is when our digestion happens, our body turning food into energy. Maybe the oxygen traveling to our brain helps us make better decisions. So whatever we do next will be a little easier, a little less like a battle. Let's bring our hands together. Just create a little final bit of heat. We might bring our hands up to our face, sealing and learning to practice today. Maybe making an intention to take it out into whatever we do with our afternoon. Let's bring hands to heart center, bow to each other, respect and humility for shared practicing together.